Yes, two or less. Congressman, thank you so much for talking to me. You were talking in Pella today about rebuilding the nation's economy. Tell me, for people here in Oskaloosa, they want to know about jobs. How does a country and how does a president help create jobs?
The president can't create jobs, but he can create an environment where business people will create the jobs. But you can't get jobs unless you understand why there's a recession, and that's why I emphasize so much the business cycle. We have booms and busts. They were created by government, both by the Congress and the Federal Reserve, and they create this by running up debt and spending money, and then there has to be corrections, and we have to remove these corrections. If we have too much debt out there, which we do have, you have to eliminate this debt. We'll have to liquidate the debt. But you have to do this by government spending less money, government regulating less, reduce the taxes, and make sure there's essentially no regulation on labor prices or getting the government involved. So it's just getting the government out of the way, and the people will produce the jobs.
How can the president have any effect on consumer spending? How does it translate to what the legislation can do?
You know, the opposite side of this argument, the more liberal approach, Keynesian, say the only way you can get out of a recession is consumers spend more money, and that's their argument. But we concentrate on people working hard, paying down debt, saving, and then investing and producing jobs. So the consumer spends money when he has it. Now to emphasize, and there is an argument in Washington, we need the consumers to spend more money. Well, they're so far in debt. How can you take a student now that the students owe $1 trillion and say, well, now students, you're up to now to help solve the problem, you need to spend more money. No, they need a job to pay down their debt is what they need. So the emphasis is on productivity, savings, and capital investments is what we really need.